Welcome to another episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Last time we did Lighter's agent story, and at the end we noticed there might be more. We have a currently ongoing event here in Blazewood. Let's see what these two are up to. Actually, it's these three. Overlord, you can't just ignore this, can you? Of course I can't. Boss.
Proxy, you're finally here. Do me a favor and talk some sense into Caesar.
Not sure if that's possible.
You? You're supposed to be the proxy Caesar asked for?
What's going on? Who is this? And what's with the scary tone?
My bad, Proxy. This guy is from one of the biker gangs in the League. Caesar's the leader of the Motor League now, so she's got some official business to deal with. Just talk to the Proxy directly. If you're going into the Hollow to sort things out, you're gonna need a proxy.
It rained heavily that day. There were 100 of them. No, maybe even more. And me? All I had was a delivery truck, my 2 fists, and the pride of a biker.
Who could ever need more than that?
Badger's Respite was right behind me. The word retreat doesn't exist in a biker's vocabulary. There's only battle. And battle we did. All it took was one punch. Just one punch.
One punch!
You scared off 100 bandits all by yourself?
I got slammed to the ground. Then with one kick, I was sent rolling 30 meters away.
One kick!
Dude, what's with the heroic expression?
So, your crew sent you to ask the Sons of Caledon for help, hoping the Overlord will step in and take out those gangsters in the Hollow?
There's no way we can let those f***ing gangsters get away with this. They acted like I was nothing. I mean, like the entire Motor League was nothing. Caesar, you're the new Overlord. You won't let them get away with this, right?
Of course not.
Caesar, don't be fooled.
Look, if those hollow gangsters are messing with the League's convoys, I can't just sit back and do nothing.
That's the determination of a real Overlord. We made the right choice in following you. Proxy, don't forget to film Caesar's heroic moment while she deals with those I want the entire gang to see what a real biker gang looks like.
I think I could still hear the beeping.
There's no
Oh,
need
what
for
was
Caesar
beep?
to get involved. I can take care of it.
Huh? But he's begging me to go. How could I not step in?
Boss, as the leader of the Sons of Caledon and the Overlord of the Motor League, delegating tasks to your crew is also part of the job. Let me take care of it.
You see, Caesar, Light has the new character. We need to do things with him.
Handing this off to my subordinates. Would that make me look less like an Overlord? What do you think, Proxy?
I think there's something fishy about this loudmouth. He keeps trying to egg Caesar on.
Caesar, Lighter is right. Why not let us go check things out first? If we run into trouble, then you can step in. What do you think?
If you say so. All right.
Caesar, you're not going to help handle this personally? They've got the numbers on their side.
Hey! Are you disrespecting the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon?
Nobody else saw, but I watched him beat up a lot of bandits last time.
Oh, chill, boss. No need to flex.
What do you mean, no need to flex? You're totally flexing.
Proxy, I'll have to trouble you again. Are you sure it's fine for Lighter to go alone? I'll go scout ahead, although scouting is usually enough to resolve the situation. Just kidding, I'm not going to make a fuss today. The Hollow gangsters typically don't mess with the Alliance convoys. However, the recent leadership changes may have led some gangs to think they have an opportunity, prompting them to do something foolish. Before Lighter could finish speaking, a familiar voice cuts in. Who's doing something foolish? Lighter? Can I watch? Can I film it? Can I sell the footage to the proxy and split the earnings? Is this a comedy or an action flick, proxy? Which one sells better in your store? I think we can make it both. A comedy, I'd say. Bernice, have you finished your new fuel formula? Not at all! Hyper looks eagerly waiting for the new recipe. This anticipation is overwhelming. No one can perform well when being watched from behind, so I slipped out to find some inspiration. Hey, since Proxy is here too, are you all going to the Hollow? Just handling a small task. Is it another secret task of Lighter's? Not a secret one this time. Caesar knows too. Should we bring Bernice along? Proxy, I'll put you as the co-author of my new fuel recipe. Wait, I haven't agreed yet. The loudmouth says there are a lot of enemies. How about this, Bernice? You take care of Proxy's bamboo, and when needed, I'll call you for help. Deal? No problem, no problem. Let me go grab the handheld camera. EOS will keep recording visual data. No, we don't need that, right? To battle. Special play, the fist, the gun, and the relic. Sand, wind, bandits, treasures. The chaos of the outer ring never ceases, as the red scarf and proxy are caught in the fray. How many foes will they face today? Rules, Champion's technique. In the special play, the fist, the gun, and the relic event. Each stage offers a customized buff called Champion's Technique. Champion's Technique obtained in previous stages will automatically carry over to subsequent ones. Easy mode, Investigate. The Investigate mode does not record combat scores. Your goal is to complete the stage within a time limit. Hard mode, Duel. The Duel mode is a timed challenge. Each stage in this mode offers various heat modifiers. Please select at least one heat modifier to begin the challenge and achieve the specified combat score within the time limit to complete the challenge. Each heat modifier will increase your score multiplier. Endless mode, Eternal Noon. Eternal Noon is a special challenge that offers various heat modifiers. Please select at least one heat modifier to begin the challenge. Each heat modifier will increase your score multiplier. In Eternal Noon, defeating elite enemies will extend your challenge time and allow you to achieve higher combat scores. Master, let me introduce you to Special Play. Wasteland Search. Here you can see the information related to the theme mechanism. Wasteland Search. Perfect coordination. Lighter's damage greatly increases. Upon triggering perfect coordination, vital view is also triggered. Completed in 3 minutes. In addition to theme mechanisms, you can also see the different challenge conditions. Here you can see the information related to active characters. Let's add a support character for the lineup. Bernice. Champion Rule 1. Be stronger against the strong. Don't look at the audience. Forget yourself. Ah, it's more side-scrolling. I should have expected that. Press switch character to summon your support character in battle and unleash a coordinated attack. This will not interrupt your character's current action. Coordinated attacks have an 8-second cooldown. Activating a coordinated attack right before being attacked triggers perfect coordination, enhancing the effect. I see. Let us demonstrate the few mechanics will automatically inherit the content of the previous stage.
Is this what that loudmouth meant by they've got the numbers? There sure are a lot of them. Too bad they're all so weak.
I see. Just fire them up. Real good.
Don't overdo it, Bernice.
She never overdoes anything.
Let me show you how it's done.
Oh. Actually, need to do some 3D movement.
Out of my way. Don't overdo it, Bernice.
Oh yeah, and I see white with you happening, which is just slowing down everything.
What's your honor really worth? Don't overdo it, Bernice.
If anyone takes 10 minutes for this, I'm gonna be very surprised. Proxy, something feels off. Wasn't the battle quite smooth? I've dealt with the gangs from the outer ring. This group of thugs doesn't even rank among the top. At this level, how dare they stir up trouble during the Overlord's transfer? I'd like to think they are hiding their strength. Shouldn't you ask, do you think they are hiding their strength? It's still too early to tell what the situation is. So I plan to press that loudmouth a bit more to see if I can find out anything else. The townspeople told me that loudmouth said the convoy had an urgent job and left early. I asked Big Daddy to contact the leader of that convoy, but it turns out they had a job to run and went into the hollow. Can't reach them now. The information checks out. Are you still suspicious about this? Yeah, though it's just a hunch. There are 2 more leads we can dig in to if we want to keep investigating. First is the loudmouth's intent. When he came for help, he kept pushing for Caesar to take action. If Caesar is their real target, having Caesar show up might force them to reveal their hand. Second is the refinery. I took a look when we passed by today. Those bandits scattered quickly and seemed unusually familiar with the refinery's paths. If that's their base, they should have some clues left behind. Proxy, join me for another round tomorrow? What if they are really planning to ambush Caesar? Won't give them the chance. Tomorrow I'll handle the situation. Caesar, stick to the same strategy you and Bernice used today. I get what you mean. With the boss's personality, getting her to stay in the rear for support. I'll convince Caesar. True. If it's you, Caesar should listen. Then let's meet here tomorrow. I'm counting on you, Proxy. While locking in a time to meet up with Leiter tomorrow, you ask about what Bernice is up to. After all, you still have to pass on the video Eos captured to her. Leiter blocks you off without a word. He doesn't think that wearing sunglasses can hide his embarrassment, does he? He doesn't even budge when you offer to split his rent with him. All you can do is take your battle trophy, red scarf, and rest up. Nights in the outer rings seem to be much quieter than in the city. It's a new day. Go catch up with Leiter and help him persuade Caesar. When you arrive, you happen to catch Leiter explaining yesterday's situation. Boss, that's pretty much what happened yesterday. So, that Loudmouth is a liar. Not necessarily, just some doubts. Let's not overthink it. He said all that yesterday just to provoke me into action. Well, then I'll act. If someone wants to challenge me, the new overlord, I'm not going to hide. You think I'd be afraid of an ambush? Boss, if it's a proper challenge, the bigger the spectacle the better. Otherwise, what's the point of the challenge? Like I said earlier, boss, if you come with me to the refinery today, just show your face, engage their reaction. Oh yeah, this time we're getting Caesar support, huh? After that, leave the rest to me. Proxy, why do I feel like Leiter is making me sound like an idol at a gang's fan meeting? Proxy, are you really here to help? But Leiter does have a point. Caesar, you are definitely strong. But isn't Pompey strong too? Wait, hold on. You implying I'm Lucius now? Alright, Proxy, I got what you are saying. I'll stay in the back with your bamboo to support Leiter. Does that sound good enough? Never thought I'd ever want to use the word considerate to describe Caesar. A king must understand people's hearts, of course. Is that a quote from some movie? It actually sounds pretty reasonable. Anyway, since Caesar agrees with the plan, once Proxy's ready, we'll set off. Let's head back to check out that refinery. Dancing with the King. Frenzy. Leiter's damage is significantly increased. While in the frenzy state, Leiter can instantly kill enemies with HP below 20%. Beam mechanic of perfect coordination has been applied.
We fighting? Take me.
I am taking you. I'm assuming the times are the same. I didn't look. After defeating 5 normal enemies in a row, Leiter enters the frenzy state, granting him a powerful buff for 10 seconds. When in frenzy, defeating every 3 additional enemies extends the state by 5 seconds. Defeating a normal enemy advanced form counts as defeating 2 normal enemies, and defeating an elite enemy counts as defeating 5 normal enemies. Your mechanic Leiter damage is increased.
Wow, that's a lot of guys. But man, they're really weak. Seriously? They plan to ambush me with these guys? Is this supposed to be a joke?
Roxy, do you see something over there? Is that a map?
Over where?
Too
easy. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
Yes. Yes, Fairy. Give me the epic background music.
Too
Excellent.
weak.
Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
I wish I could answer you.
What's your honor really worth? Too
Excellent.
weak.
Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
Okay, Fairy, you can stop me. These go real fast. This map looks familiar. Wait, isn't this the new route assigned by the Convoy Alliance? Even though it's not the same base map as Lucy's, I can still recognize it. Not just that, boss, look. This stretch of road, marked in red, is where Loudmouth said they were ambushed. Could it be that Loudmouth wasn't lying? Now it seems much more likely. If the gang raiding the Alliance convoy was just fake intel to lure Caesar to the refinery, this map wouldn't even be necessary. Yeah, and I remember the terrain near the stretch is quite complicated, making it ideal for an ambush. So, does that solve the case? Almost. We gave those thugs a good beating today. I doubt they'll mess with the Alliance convoy anytime soon. Lighter, go check with Piper again on the latest transport schedule for that route. Boss, are you worried? That's right. If they're using a map, it means there's a need to convey information. Besides, I have a feeling the refinery crew was too weak. What if it's because their skilled members were stationed elsewhere? Got it, boss. I'll find Piper and check that road again. Roxy, looks like you're not done for the day yet. You don't mind, right? As long as I get paid, I don't mind. Alright, I'll call Piper tomorrow, and we'll meet at the usual spot in Blazewood. Perfect timing. Roxy's here. Piper, explain everything together. Sure, it's not too complicated. The route you asked about, Lighter, is indeed one of the convoy Alliance uses. But since it passes through the Hollow, unless it's an urgent delivery or Hollow supplies, we don't usually take that route. There haven't been any shipments scheduled to pass through there for a week before or after. At least none from the convoy Alliance. What a frown, Lighter. In that case, we don't need to drag the proxy along. I could just go back and sleep a little longer. Huh? Not going? Weren't we supposed to make a scene in the Hollow? And there are unlimited free targets too. No one has ever said that. I've got a new fuel formula that needs testing. Perfect for evaluating burn efficiency in action. Piper, you also need the new fuel formula to be put into production, right? Am I the second author of that formula? That's right, that's the one. But this is Lighter's mission, right? Lighter has the final say. Lighter promised Caesar that he would investigate, right? Let's go. Finish what we started. Yay! Huh. In a couple of days, I'll go to Badger's Respite and bring you some old magazines. Oh, deal, deal. No backing out. So, Piper support? Fuel time. Full Frenzy. Lighter's damage is significantly increased. While in the Frenzy state, Lighter's crit rate increases by 30% and crit damage by 60%. The recovery speed of morale is increased greatly. The theme mechanics of perfect coordination and frenzy have been applied.
We fighting? Take me.
It's Piper.
So sleepy.
So sleepy. When Dial defeats 5 normal enemies in a row. Frenzy. Full Frenzy. Oh, no, defeats 5 while in Frenzy. Okay, okay. I need to read it then. Granting an even more powerful buff for 10 seconds. However, the full Frenzy state cannot be extended. Defeating a normal enemy advances from counts. Advanced form count, blah blah blah, same as earlier. Lighter's damage is significantly increased while in full Frenzy. We read that. Okay. Let's speed things up.
Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him? He makes a good friend. Trust me, you should have a good relationship with this agent.
Friends!
Would you like me to play some epic background music for you? Makes a good point. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Okay. Perry just has one line for when we go into frenzy and one line for when we go into full frenzy, and she just keeps repeating that. That's a little bit silly.
They seem different from yesterday. The dog can fully get back, Proxy.
You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Nice one, Piper. I'm unstoppable! What's your honor really, Mark? Nice one. Too
Excellent.
weak.
Would you like me to play some epic background
Nice
music
one,
for you?
Piper.
I'm actually getting hit during this one. Doesn't change anything about how quickly I finish it. Did you notice, Proxy? Not the same group? What did Lighter mumble while fighting? Was it that the highway gang isn't the same group you investigated before? Exactly. Although typically gangs are just a bunch of ruffians, different gangs will have different styles. Common weapons used, slogans to rally their comrades. Or do they prefer hit-and-run tactics or overwhelming numbers? We previously guessed that the refinery gang sent some people here to stake out this highway. From the moment I engaged today, I felt something was off. This highway gang is much more arrogant than those timid ones from the refinery. They don't seem like they are from the same group at all. And why was the map we found at the refinery marked with the location of this highway? So the two sides actually have no connection. Are we the good guys with a knack for showing up where the bandits are? It seems I really do have that kind of knack. Seriously, no need to overthink it. The matters of the outer ring aren't that mystical. It's all about profit. It's only just that two groups have their eyes on this highway at the same time. And the reason we were led to the refinery is likely that we were seen as a tool to eliminate competition. Oh, so that's how it is. Lighter seems very familiar with such matters, figuring it out so quickly. Just seen it too many times. I didn't expect that we would find that map at the refinery, and these bandits led the Sons of Caledon right to their territory. Did I get it right? So far, that seems to be the case. Now the question is, why has this route suddenly attracted the attention of two gangs? Piper, you mean that recently there haven't been any convoys from the Alliance passing through here, right? That's right. I won't mistake anything regarding freight. No matter what they are after, they probably haven't gotten their hands on it yet. Otherwise, we would have struck out today. That said, I remember there's an abandoned side road near this highway. If the bandits haven't given up, they might be hiding there, waiting for an opportunity to strike. I need to check the old map for the exact location. I'll also go gather some intel on the outer ring. These bandits are causing such a commotion. There must be a reason behind it. I can help gather information too. It might be related to the Hollow. Thanks, Proxy. Who would have thought hunting down a gang of bandits would lead to this? Working with you was quite enjoyable. It's my pleasure. Why does she just say Lighter and not you? Is it too informal? Same plans for tomorrow. Meet here. You go back to the rest area after confirming a meeting time with Lighter. As Phaethon, of course, I have my own ways of gathering intelligence. Finally, a fair reward after a flurry of hard work. You line up time and place over the communicator with that familiar voice. It's about time for bed. It's a new day. Your appointment from yesterday should be here by now. Go give Lighter a surprise. Surprise! It's me. You're here, Proxy. It's here. Guess what news I brought you? No. Did you hear something, Proxy? You snap your fingers, and the fiery red rescuer emerges from the shadows. Hey, Lighter, my man! We need more support characters. Proxy, who is this? Manager, did Lighter lose his memory? Doesn't even recognize me. Do I need an introduction? Yeah, I don't remember you. Go ahead and introduce me, Proxy. No, that's not how you should react. Shouldn't you be shouting? Even if I forget everyone. I'll never forget my senior, Billy. Don't joke around. Even in the soap operas that Caesar secretly watches, nobody says lines like that. Or you're even more addicted to soap operas than Caesar. Come on, you two. Cut it out. Got it, manager. Long story short, the manager found Nicole and asked if anything had recently placed a contract related to the Outer Ring Hollows. Not only that, but the ones who took it were cunning hares. Haha, as expected of you, Lighter. After all, this is a job involving the Outer Ring. Not everyone is like Boss Nicole, who prioritizes money over their life. The job is to escort a shipment from the Outer Ring's hollow into the city. The cargo is something that the Outer Ring's gas and oil company stumbled upon during excavation. An artifact from the old civilization. Come on, give me some reaction here. I get that the manager already heard this, but Lighter, can't you show a little more excitement? Oh wow, so excited. Anyway, the manager filled us in on what we've been investigating over the past few days. After we cross-checked, we found that the road you are tracking is the exact route the artifact is being transported through. So the bandits have been eyeing that stretch of road. The target is likely this artifact. Boss Nicole was over the moon when she found out you were investigating this. She said now she can feel... she immediately ordered me to assist you in dealing with it. Oh. So the intel broker mentioned that a wealthy merchant from the city is hiring reliable transport teams for the jobs in the Outer Ring. So that's what this is about. Now we finally identified the target. Thanks, Proxy. And you too, Billy. Right after Piper gave me the coordinates of the abandoned side road, she said, Lighter can handle it alone, right? And went off to take a nap. Billy, could you lend me a hand with the Proxy, just for some support? Proxy, does Lighter really not mind being used by Nicole? Billy, even if you lower your voice, I can still hear you. We've come this far. There's no reason to just let it go now. Besides, it's fine if it's someone unrelated. But since it's about you, Billy, it's only right to give you a hand. Otherwise, would I just leave you and the Proxy alone in the hollow? Lighter is a good guy. Quick, Billy, say it. Lighter is a good guy. Huh? Oh, Lighter, you really are a great guy. You're welcome. Now, Lighter, you give the coordinates to the manager. When we are ready, let's get going, shall we? We go. The fist and the gun. Provoke. Lighter's damage is significantly increased when he provokes the enemy. All squad members' crit damage increases by 45% for 8 seconds. But in the provoke state, Lighter automatically parries enemies' attacks when they are about to land, and further increases all squad members' crit damage by 45% for 8 seconds. After parrying the enemy's attack, selecting basic attack can trigger a follow-up attack. The themed mechanics of perfect coordination, frenzy, and full frenzy have been applied. There's so much going on.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
There is so many systems going on. But really, we're just punching. Hold the dodge button to provoke. Beam mechanics. Lighter's damage is significantly increased when he provokes an enemy. All squad members crit damage increased while in the rogue state. Lighters automatically counters enemy attacks. When he's about to get hit, further increases all squad members crit damage. Stuff.
How's my fire support, little bro?
Who wants to die first? You sure you're not hitting the guys that already too weak?
Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
No,
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
no,
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Who wants to die first? Why are you being so careful with your shots, Billy?
You got it, look eyes and
He
precise
makes a good point.
control.
Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Watch it. Who wants to die first? You got it, bro. No,
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Who wants to die first? You got it, bro. No,
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Just explode them all.
He makes a good point.
You got it, bro.
You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
One took a bit long. Almost 2 minutes. Thanks, Piper. You were right. The remaining highway gang is indeed hiding in that abandoned junction. Well, looks like things went smoothly for you. More than smoothly. We even found... How about leaving a little surprise, Billy? Huh? Are you telling me to keep quiet? What are you hiding from me? I didn't mean to hide it from you, manager. Ah, don't worry about it. Lighter is just trying to steal the spotlight again. Roxy, aren't you curious to see something interesting? You won't have to wait long. Tomorrow is the day when that old civilization artifact gets transported into the city, right, Billy? Yes, that's right. Once the artifact is safely escorted tomorrow, my job will be complete. Let's leave it for tomorrow, then. Roxy, get a good rest tonight. We'll have a bit of work to do tomorrow. Do you really have to keep it a secret? It's just a little show. Just look forward to it. Ah, Proxy, let him be. If you don't let him keep this secret, he'll be sulking until next month like, how did I miss my chance to show off in front of Proxy? I see. I'll keep your secret safe until tomorrow, Lighter, my brother. Oh, I still don't quite understand why you want to keep it hidden. Alright then. See you tomorrow, Proxy. After Billy valiantly vouches for Lighter, he strides off with Piper to catch up on old times with Big Daddy. Lighter stands in the hot outer ring breeze with his head slightly lowered, as if thinking about something. No, it's just too bright. Meeting your gaze, Lighter flashes a grin at you. Why does no one have any sense of fun or creativity? Is this why people always say that you're a big show-off? Is that so? Well, doesn't sound like a bad thing to me. You'd be quite popular in the era of entertainment. Entertainment, huh? You've got a point. As long as you're willing to amuse the audience, you'll get more attention, and more attention means more profit. It's simple, isn't it? Despite his voice carrying a hint of laughter, Lighter's expression appeared too dim. Is it time to change the subject? You chat with Lighter about Billy's combat performance today and learn that Lighter takes on a very respectful tone despite Billy being clearly outside earshot. There's no way you are ever going to mention this to Billy. You line up a time to meet up tomorrow before heading back to your resting place. It's a new day. It feels like you could hear the humming of motors while you were sleeping. Is that how dreams sound in the outer ring? It's nearly time. Better go meet up with Lighter. Morning, Proxy. Ready to head out? Aren't we supposed to escort cargo? Where's your bike? You're riding a bike. What about me? Thought Billy would borrow one. Question. Is riding a motorcycle considered intelligent driving? Nope. Unless it's the other way around. On the contrary. No, I don't have that kind of capability. That's not driving. That would be a stunt performance. Is Billy's joke time over? I'm just warming up for your performance. Look, Proxy is smiling so happily. Performance? Lighter has thought of a more comprehensive plan for escorting the goods. Though it's to prevent the bandits from pulling any more tricks. Let me talk to the Proxy. Lighter gestures for you to come closer and whispers his plan to you. So Proxy, isn't this safer than a motorcycle escort? I'll wait and see. Stay tuned. In battle. Eternal Noon. Endless stage. Eternal Noon rules. To complete the stage, select at least one heat buff and achieve the specified score within the time limit. Each heat buff provides an additional 1.5 multiplier to your score. Meanwhile, you can extend your time limit by defeating enemies, allowing you to score higher. As time passes, enemy damage will increase. Defeat elite enemies to extend the challenge duration. Scoring system. 100 points for defeating a normal enemy, 150 points for defeating a normal enemy's advanced form, 500 for defeating an elite enemy, 50 for triggering a perfect dodge, 100 for performing a finishing move. So much going on again.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Enemies respawn faster when triggering perfect coordination. The support character will use chain attack. Sounds good. Enemy attacks have a chance to trigger a critical hit. When Lighter triggers perfect dodge, the cooldown for coordinated attacks is reduced by 1 second and support character's damage increases. Sounds good. Enemy defense increases by 30%, while in the frenzy state, Lighter recovers 20 energy upon hitting an enemy with an EX special attack, and generates 1000 decibels when hitting an enemy with an ultimate. I don't like higher defense in the enemies. Enemy attack increases by 30%, while in the frenzy state, support characters use chain attack when coordinate text, and they use ultimate when perfect coordination is triggered. Yes. Enemy max HP is increased when Lighter launches his finishing move during the 5th hit of a basic attack. He can trigger coordinate attack once, ignoring the cooldown time. The enemy's days limit increases by 20% when Lighter activates chain attack. He can trigger a coordinate attack once, ignoring the cooldown time. Sure. When provoke is active, when provoke is activated, the enemy's attack increases by 50% for 8 seconds. When Lighter successfully parries an enemy attack, the current cooldown time for coordinate attack is reduced to 0 seconds. Sure. When Provoke is activated, the maximum number of enemies is spawned and all squad members' attack increases by 30%. Days increases by 25%, lasting for 10 seconds, killing the additionally spawned enemies grants extra points. Sounds fun! I just don't like more defense and more HP, I guess. Maybe I picked too much, but we'll see. Enemies deal more damage over time. Defeating elite enemies extends the challenge time. And all the other things. Oh, and we are in a really small arena, huh?
Fighting here. Kinda feels like being back in the ring. Thankfully, I don't have to go back there anymore.
Oh yeah, we are taking real damage if we actually get hit.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Don't overdo it, please.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent. He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Let me show you how to don't overdo it, please.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Don't overdo it, please.
Fine, almost dead.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Move it!
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
I might have made things too hard. I mean, we got a lot of score, but we also need to survive until the timer ends.
Fighting here. Kinda feels like... Thankfully, I don't have to go back there anymore. Now you can be my audience, Bucky.
So one problem is...
Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Because I'm trying to counter enemy things with space, like in normal battle. But that just summons Bernice. So I actually need to use dodge for the provoking.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Let's make way! The undefeated champion!
Know your place. Don't overdo it, baby.
Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
Yes, epic background music, sure. No, we need to make things
You
easy.
should maintain
Actually, no. We just needed to get the score target. We don't need to survive until the timer runs out. Never mind. I misunderstood the signal lost part.
These guys really put in a lot of effort. But in the end, they're just a bunch of stupid thieves.
Sounds like you've got it all figured out. So what's going on?
Do you remember the gang we took down a couple of days ago? The one holed up in the refinery?
I remember. It was the gang that Loudmouth asked the Sons of Caledon to take down. You and Caesar both said they were so weak they scattered as soon as the fighting started.
That's right. I found a map in their hideout marked with some routes, which led to everything that happened afterward. At first, I thought their greedy presence on this route got them taken out by the highway gang, who used the Sons of Caledon to do their dirty work. But the gangsters who tried to hijack us today confirmed my suspicions. The true masterminds were, in fact, the gang holed up in the refinery.
Wait, you mean the carjackers today were the same group?
Yup, it was the same crew. Their quick defeat was, just an act. They faked their retreat to go off the radar and save their strength until the day of the carjacking. The gang at the highway junction was their real target. They wanted to use the Sons of Caledon to take them out.
They really outsmarted themselves. If they hadn't tried to be so clever by coaxing the Sons of Caledon to do their dirty work, we might not have even noticed the carjacking at all. Well, they managed to get caught between the former and current Red Scarf, losing to both. What are the odds? Is that bad luck? Or some twisted kind of good luck?
They really put a lot of thought into this, didn't they? That artifact of the old civilization they were after must be worth a lot.
Oh, are you gonna tell me what it is? Before Lighter could finish speaking, Anne clapped down hard on his shoulder.
Yo, Proxy, little bro! What you talking about?
Has that batch of goods been delivered?
Yep. After getting through the outer ring, the rest of the trip went smoothly. Not a single red light. Could it be my lucky day today?
Billy! Lighter and I were just talking about the cargo. Did you see it get unloaded? What kind of artifact of the old civilization was it?
Oh, what kind of dumb thing would it be?
We're guessing it must be something pretty valuable. That's why this whole mess happened.
Nobody knew what it is, so everyone had their hopes high. So it must be something completely valuable-less, right?
Oh, that would make sense. The client's eyes lit up as soon as they mentioned the artifact. They said it was something like a symbol of the old civilization's industry and highway culture. A pure white statue that was once known worldwide. And it existed wherever there were roads. So it must be pretty awesome. But
what?
well, maybe I don't know much about the old civilization. The thing kinda looks like a white marshmallow? No, wait. Rubber ring? No, that's not it. A tire! Yeah, a tire! It looks like a person made from white tires. It's kind of weird. But it's huge!
Why?
The old civilization actually considered this thing a symbol of industry and highway culture?
Who knows? Maybe people of the old civilization just had unique aesthetic tastes. Since you're both here, how about we go grab a couple drinks?
Let's just not talk about it.
Wait, even me?
Well, let's go find Bernice. She can do more than just mix our drinks. You coming, bro?
Is that just it? That's a wrap. This time it's for real. You look quite relaxed. Not too bad. Generally there wouldn't be so many people involved. But having someone to support you feels pretty good. Just like a long time ago. Thanks, Proxy. What are you thanking me for? That sounds familiar. Just because you're getting paid doesn't mean I can't thank you. After all, do you really want me to say it out loud? It feels nice to have someone watching my back. That's it. And you say it's done, but is it really done when there's a hard mode to do? What do you mean teleport now? Oh, teleport into this screen. So how much harder is hard mode? I see Eternal Noon does not get a hard mode. Like that's just the same in both. Wasteland Surge Plus. Oh, but we do get score multipliers.
Let's fire it up!
Enemies respawn faster. That doesn't seem all that good. Let's just do only the first thing and see if that's enough to get 1500 score. Yeah. In hard mode, you need to defeat enemies and perform perfect dodges to score points. Try to score as many points as possible within the time limit. In hard mode, the themed mechanics will automatically inherit the content of the previous research stages. Yes. Wait, where did you want me to go? Oh, you want me to go down. Oh, we are fighting Ethereals now.
Let me show you how it's done. Buzz off! Be gone! What's your honor? Let me show you how it's done. Don't overdo it, Bernice. What's your honor really worth?
Perfect dodge, indeed.
I fight my honor! Let me show you how it's done.
I got the score target. I don't think there is much worry about surviving. Not sure if there's as much hard mode as just a different flavor of mode. Dancing with the King.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
Yeah, that's you. Enemy defense increase, I don't like that. Enemy's attack increased, I'm okay. I mean, we get more ultimates.
Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him? Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
Thanks, boss.
Hey, you're on the street now!
unstoppable! What's your honor really worth? Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, no problem getting the score target so far. And no fear of dying. Fuel time!
We fighting?
Let's take a break.
Okay. Sure. Didn't pick the max HP thing during the main endless mode thing, but... I minded less than... defense boost.
Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
Let me show you the next one, Piper. What's your real one?
Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him?
Let me show you the next one, Piper.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
What's your real one?
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain
Oh wow, we have a lot of score
this agent.
for picking both of the things.
He makes a good point. Suggestion.
Like we're getting close to getting twice as much score as we needed.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
And we got there, even.
He makes a good point. Suggestion.
Suggestion. No more suggestions. Well, if there's no eternal noon, then the fist and the gun plus will be our last thing.
We fighting? Take me.
Let's fire it up.
All the things.
Excellent. Would you like me to play some epic background music for him? He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent. He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Don't overdo it.
He makes a good point.
And getting to the target score 1500 is just no problem whatsoever. This is just how much do you want to beat up these guys?
Don't overdo it, Bernice.
And the answer is Yes, I do want to beat up these guys.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
Don't overdo it, Bernice.
I pledge my honor!
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
That's just so much explosions.
Don't overdo it, Bernice.
He makes a good point. Suggestion. You should maintain a good relationship with this agent.
I think this is the best relationship I can expect from this guy.
Who wants to die first?
Almost 50,000 when I needed 15. This mode is silly. I'm glad we got to experience it. Then there will be some battle things in 6 hours, but I won't be showing those off. Because those will be regular battles and not silly side-scrolling stuff like this. Yeah, this will be the rewards for those. But good. We had some fun with Lighter in this episode and the previous. So thanks for watching. I'll give you a call back when there's something new to show off in the game. Although at this point it might not be weekly content for me anymore, because I finally caught up on all the backlog. So now I'll need to wait for there to be stories or events going on in the game. See you then.